Good afternoon, I'm Counter Walker.
And I'm Rose Cornish with your 4pm news. Our main headlines this afternoon. Local football club Woking have been drawn against Premier League side in the FA Cup third round. Our very own bounty hunter Aaron Gillard ventured out to settle a debate that's rippled the country for years. Surrey has been told to brace itself as freezing cold weather approaches over the festive period.
Our top story today. Woking were in the hat for the third round of the FA Cup for the first time in 22 years yesterday, as they looked to draw a dream tie against elite opposition. The Cards fans got their wish and were drawn against a Premier League side. But who did they get? We sent Dan Fox to watch the draw unfold.
For many Woking fans, last night's FA Cup draw would have represented a significant moment in the club's history. Cards fans flocked to the Laithwaite Community Stadium to watch the action unfold. Woking were ball number 54 in the highly anticipated third round draw after they shocked Swindon in round 2, and there were many close shaves as the ties were decided.
Against number 5.
And then, the moment that all Cards fans had waited for.
54 is Woking. Who are Alan Dowson's side going to get?
See if I can produce my magic again. Number 40.
They get Watford.
A home tie against Premier League side Watford is the reward that awaits the Surrey side, and the fans are more than optimistic about their chances.
Well, I mean, the fans away at Swindon in the second round, they were the 12th man, and they were what won us the game, essentially. They were so passionate and loud throughout the whole game, didn't stop singing. So we know what sort of atmosphere we can make here.
Yep, I'm sure we can. I think even a draw will be a good result, but I think it's winnable, probably low-scoring game. Depends on players' fitness of both teams and availability, but fingers crossed we'll put a full squad out and do the business and be back here for the fourth round.
Woking midfielder Paul Hodges was also delighted with the outcome of the draw and is looking forward to a unique experience.
The home crowd will be amazing. We know that we'll draw thousands here, and we're so looking forward to it, really are.
Fellow Woking players Bertie Schoterall, Charlie Hester-Cook and Nottingham Forest owner Toby Edser were also excited about facing such distinguished opposition.
Yeah, very happy. I just mentioned it in front of the people, it was my first ever club that signed me when I was 17. And I'm very pleased with the draw. I hope I can get some minutes, and I'm really pleased for the club at the end that we got such a big draw and play it at home.
Yeah, definitely. It's a Premier League side at home, get a big crowd here, Woking, a good occasion for the club. So yeah, really look forward to it.
Very happy. I think everyone in our team, including all the fans and staff, they would have dreamed of a Premier League team, and we've got it. For the club in particular, I think it's great that it's at home.
Whatever happens in the third round, this game will go down as the biggest game in Woking's recent history, and everyone connected to the club will relish their turn in the FA Cup limelight. This has been Dan Fox reporting for UCA News in Woking.
There are thought to be more than 1.5 million vegetarians and vegans in Britain. That's 10 times as many as there were 10 years ago. But while those numbers have grown, the meat-free options in pubs and restaurants don't seem to have kept the same pace. Abby Ashenhurst is trying to find the best meat-free Christmas dinner.
As Christmas is quickly approaching, many people are looking forward to devouring a turkey with their Christmas dinner this December. Although with veganism and vegetarianism at an all-time high, many will be trying to find an alternative.
Right, so there's not much variation in Farnham vegetarian options. There's a lot of goat's cheese everywhere. It's always the same sort of thing, like squash and goat's cheese, or like pumpkin, or like some sort of it's always the same sort of thing. They don't actually try to find an alternative to meat.
Well, I don't celebrate Christmas in Farnham. I go home for like family, but also because like Christmas dinners in Farnham suck. because there aren't many like vegetarian options at all.
Restaurants all over Farnham are trying to include vegetarian options, such as char-grilled cauliflower at the Botanist and roasted vegetable risotto, but many think there isn't enough options. What would you like to see on the menu?
Temperatures have started to drop in Surrey as the weather reached as low as 3 degrees last night. We are likely to see the temperature fall into the negatives with icy ground. This will cause a higher risk of getting ill, slipping or falling. Shalika Daniel has more on the story.
Surrey could get frost and snow with the temperature set to decrease. This is a serious weather warning, especially for the elderly who are walking around town with the icy pavements and bringing potential problems for commuters. Even the pigeons huddle together for warmth, which I would advise everyone to do. Winter is here. A frosty morning in Farnham, but the temperature could fall to set even lower. According to the Weather Channel, there could be snow falling later this week. Maybe a dream for photographers, but not for the elderly. Wind is predicted, though it should get warmer at the weekend. What are the chances of a white Christmas? Experts say that it will be unlikely, but we can all hope. Last night the temperatures dropped in Farnham. People woke up to icy roads, icy cars and icy pavements. The temperatures will rise again this week, but then they will drop again next week. So make sure when you're travelling you get to where you're going safely. Make sure you wrap up warm with your hats and coats and gloves and scarf. This is Shalika at UCA News.
Still to come. How do you rank the celebrations box?
And have you got your hats and scarves? You can catch the weather updates with Coralie Dejange. Farnham's Christmas lights have already been illuminating the town for 2 weeks, but with the Christmas fast approaching, how are residents' own preparations coming along? Our reporter, John Pierre, has gone around Farnham asking people whether they have been in the Christmas spirit.
The festive period has well and truly begun, with a variety of decorations already being put out for display in Waverley. But with Christmas Day only 21 days away, are the people of Farnham feeling the Christmas spirit?
Yeah, we have some family coming up to us to stay for dinner in a few days as well, which would be good.
Cool.
A little bit, not a lot yet. I think it's starting to creep up on me, definitely.
I can't lie, a reason why I'm not feeling the Christmas spirit is to do with the fact that we've got so many deadlines approaching at this specific time of year. It puts you well off the Christmas spirit. So that's all we've kind of got, that's all we're thinking about at the minute.
True.
So.
As you can see, not many people are too keen on Christmas. This has been John Pierre reporting for UCA News.
Shares for fashion brand Ted Baker have hit their lowest in 3 years due to staff allegations of forced hugging in the workplace about the company's founder, Ray Calvin.
There is an independent investigation taking place after 50 recorded cases of harassment. In response, the companies say the hugs are part of Ted Baker's culture but are not insisted upon. The question is though, is this suitable in the workplace? We asked the public to see what they think.
It wouldn't be nice. I think at work you shouldn't do something like that because a person, of course, is in an inferior position as you, and sometimes he might not react as she or he would do on the street just because you're the boss, you're the manager, and so it's just not appropriate in my opinion.
I think this happens a lot. I have a friend who her boss is always giving her presents and she's like, can you stop, but she needs the job. And I think people need to communicate more, and if you can't talk to your manager, I don't know, find somebody else who's got authority that you can speak to if they're the one that's making you uncomfortable. But it needs to be spoken about more because it happens more than people would like to admit.
What are like the repercussions if no one hugs each other, Would you get fired or?
Well, I thought it was funny. I mean, in the sense that people, the fact that somebody can have so much power, he's the founder of the company, etc. And I imagine he's a different generation. But obviously you can't enforce hugging, you can't do that. But on the other hand, everybody knows somebody who's quite tactile and they touch you naturally and it feels fine. So it's kind of, if it doesn't feel fine, it's not fine.
We apologise for the sound issues there. Up next though, people were left furious on social media when they found their celebrations advent calendars contained a Bounty bar on the first door. The debate over the coconut chocolate bar has been circulating over the years, with the Mail Online producing a report on the matter. Aaron Gillard went to investigate why the chocolate bar is getting on the rounds.
Christmas is a time for some celebrations, but lately there's one sweet in particular that isn't being invited to the party.
There are 8 unique sweets in a box of celebrations, but there's one sweet that many people are not fond upon in the selections.
Oh, by far Bounty. Absolutely.
Why?
No one likes a Bounty.
The subsequent hate of the coconut chocolate bar has been going on for years, creating a lot of attention on social media. But a while back I did a poll on Instagram to see maybe I could win some sides with that, and fortunately enough, I didn't. People tend to hate the Bounty bars.
So why are people hating on the Bounty bar? Is it because of the taste? The texture? Is it because it's the only coconut one out of the whole selections?
I hate the consistency, I hate the texture, I hate the overall taste. I mean, I hate coconuts, maybe that's one of the reasons, but I just hate everything about it.
I like coconut, but like in that, it's, I don't know, it might be the texture, and then like, because Galaxy and Mars and that, they're like OG, but I don't know.
I don't know, I associate coconut with health. I don't want health in my chocolate. Like coconut, I don't know, you put it in oil and make something vegan.
It's not the taste, it's the consistency, because it's too dry. When you bite into chocolate, you want to be pleasured by caramel or the sweet chocolate taste.
Maybe people are really not liking it. But surely it's got to be someone who likes it.
I love them. I don't get the hate from them. Maybe it's just personal taste, but I like coconut.
At least we found someone who likes it. Although maybe it causes mixed reactions. It's Christmas. It's all about giving, sharing, receiving, and that. So I'm going to give the guys some bounties. Guys, bounties? Their loss.
While some will hate the Bounty bar and probably will throw it in the bin than leave it in the box, some will be able to treat on themselves in a box of celebrations, knowing the Bounty bar is in the box.
As we heard earlier, colder temperatures are hitting Surrey. Our weather presenter Carly de Jons has more on this week's forecast.
Hello. As you can see, weather front coming across southwest England and reaching out to the east will throughout the night advance steadily northwards all the way to Scotland. We can expect showers tonight and possible frost tomorrow morning as these temperatures, 6 degrees in London, 5 in Cardiff and -1 in Edinburgh, will be there at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, furthermore, rain will move eastwards, covering most of the UK, leaving sunshine, especially in London, but still a few showers in the west. The exception remains the same than today. Scotland will be bright and cold. Our outlook for Thursday all the way to Saturday is a breezy weather with possible rain on Thursday. Friday will be wet and very windy with severe gales on coast and hills. Saturday appears to be as breezy as well with sunshine and showers, especially in London. Thank you very much. This was the weather.
Well, that's all from us here at UCA News. Don't forget to keep up with the latest news in your local area at newsday.farnhamjournalism.site.
You can also find us on Facebook or via the Twitter handle @UCA Journal News. But for now, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.